Hey everybody, Topwater Johnny, and in this lure review, I'll be reviewing the Whopper Plopper 60 and doing a little unboxing. Let's go. Whoa, there we go. Yeah! Woo, holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. There we go. Woo! And that one hooked. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. Want to welcome you to the next video here. And in this video, we're doing a lure review of the Whopper Plopper 60 and a little unboxing of some additional lures that I also acquired that I want to share with you as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our closer look at the Whopper Plopper 60, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts. All right, everybody, here is the Whopper Plopper 60, and the actual weight is 1/4 of an ounce, and the actual length is 2.3 inches long. So this is definitely a really small Whopper Plopper. I'll help you put it in context. Look at that. Now that is the Whopper Plopper 75 right there. And now you can see that the 60 is actually super tiny compared to its bigger one. Also, this one right here is a lot harder and a lot denser. This one right here is still hard, but the plastic looks just a lot thinner as well. And the hooks don't look as strong and stout as the bigger one, but you are fishing with a smaller lure. So the key is to get this out, test it out, let's see what it does. So there is your closer look at the Whopper Plopper 60. All right. Okay, we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that closer look. What I wanted to do there was I wanted to give you a comparison of, and I'll show it to you right once again, the Whopper Plopper 75 in comparison to and get it straight here, the Whopper Plopper 60. And as you can see, there is a noticeable difference in the size of this actual lure here. And one thing about it is it has just recently came out, and it was in other parts of the country. I think over in Europe somewhere, it was already out over there, but it's just getting over here. And the moment I saw it through Tackle Warehouse, I was like, man, I got to get me one of these right here. And so just so you know right quick, this is my review today, but next week on Monday when I release my next video, it will be on this lure right here. So I actually went out, already fished it, already got some great footage of me fishing with it. One thing that I will tell you about this lure, it is a smaller version of the Whopper Plopper, and so it's easy to be tempted to reel it in just like a normal Whopper Plopper really fast. But what I started to do, and I noticed what the bass were keying on, was I would throw it out, it would hit the water, I would let it pause for a moment, then I'd start to reel, then I'd stop, and I'd pop it, then I'd pause, then I'd reel again. So I would reel, pop, pause, and then reel again. And I saw that that was what was triggering the bass to hit in my video. And so that's kind of how I've been using this. It's so easy because of the Whopper Plopper and that spinner back there to just kind of run it right across. And you might try that where you are, but what I saw at this time of year was that when I did that reel, pop, pause, and then go again, it seemed to trigger them and make them want to strike it more effectively. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little Whopper Plopper fishing tip on what's been working for me there. Also, when it comes to this lure, I just want to show you the prices on there. Now for the Whopper Plopper 60 at Tackle Warehouse, that is running at $9.99, just so you know how much it costs if you decide to order one there. Also, another lure that I got a while back, and that's why I said the part about a little unboxing, is I was really understanding that fall feed up. So I decided to buy another lure that I thought might be an interesting lure to fish with. And that lure is actually, check this one out, everybody. That is the Savage Gear Smashtail right here. I don't know how many people have ever seen this lure before, but it's got all the features of a Whopper Plopper, a little bit more shaped like a fish and the shape of everything here. Also, one thing about it, look at this right here. It's got a metal rivet in the tail, which allows it to scoop up a little bit more water, create a little bit more disturbance. Also, as you can see, the actual distance between the spinner and the tail is a lot longer here. See, this lure from Savage Gear, I think, was really more designed for pike and muskie and much bigger game fish, but they saw that bass would strike it, so they created like a little bit smaller version right here. And so I bought this black one because I wanted to fish it primarily early in the morning or late at night so that the bass would only see the silhouette of this lure coming across. So I haven't caught any fish on it yet, but I am out here on the water working with it here. Also, Tackle Warehouse is selling this one for $11.99 to $14.99 as well. So I wanted to share with everybody this particular lure. And now the next lure that I got, and so I'm always going to get those Topwater lures, but I also wanted to get something what I called a little bit different. And I'm always curious about swim baits, but here's the thing about swim baits is that when you have a swim bait, you normally have to have a big rod and a big swim bait reel and everything necessary to throw big swim baits. Well, Huddleston actually came out with a smaller version of a swim bait here, and they actually call it the Huddleston Top Hook Shad, and I actually got the one that's in mean green. And I want to show it to you here. Check this out, everybody. In mean green right there. And this is a Huddleston. Normally, the guys out in California throw these big baits right here, but this is a smaller version of it, and it's got it in that shad pattern right here. So I thought I'd go ahead and I'd get one and give it a try. I mean, I'm not really a swim bait guy, but I've got a couple of these in different versions. And here's the one thing that I've learned is that these kind of lures, when you throw them out, it's all about how much that tail action is going in the back and how you reel it in. But for me, I'm so used to actually putting the action in the lure that it's a little tougher to reel this one in and trust that it will do what's necessary. So I've got to kind of learn how to throw this correctly and not put so much action in my wrist and arm into it, but allow the lure to do the work. And down here in Florida, the bass key on erratic actions. And so this smooth action doesn't always necessarily cause them to attack. Erratic action does, like a shad's in trouble. And so I'm kind of having to learn how to play around with this one. But I also got this one at Tackle Warehouse as well. 4 inches, actually 3/4 of an ounce. And it does kind of sink. So it is kind of a sinking lure, which is a little unusual for me. I like floating lures, but this one does sink. But if you keep your rod tip high, you can keep it in the middle of the water column. The price on this one was $10.79. So I thought I'd go ahead and give this one a try. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this lure before, thought about trying one of these out before, but it might work where you are. It's a little bit more challenging down here in certain places because there's so much grass and so much stuff in the water. But I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to see what's going to happen with that one as well. Also, I want to remind everybody that I'm going to be fishing with this lure, actually, the Whopper Plopper. That's the video you're going to see next week. And then after my video on Monday, then I'm going to do the giveaway. So for those that are in the giveaway, in other words, you got to be sure to subscribe to the channel, text alert, leave a comment, hit the like, so that you are officially registered for the giveaway. And when I do the big time giveaway, those are those 5 big lures there from the Savage Gear Snake, the Lunker Hunt Link, you know, the buzz bait. There's also the spider that's in there as well, and the Booyah Toad Runner. So all of those are going to be in that big time giveaway. So I want to make sure that you guys are a part of that as well. So for this video, this is really what I've been up to. I've gotten this Whopper Plopper 60, and I'm really eager to see what it will do. In other words, I'm going to keep fishing with it over the next couple of days and see what else I can produce from it. But I'm already impressed with it, and I think that it would definitely be a lure, and especially if you are a fan of Whopper Ploppers, to add to your arsenal. I even had a guy reach out to me on Instagram and say I should even look at the Whopper Plopper 130, which is the big boy, but that lure I think would be better for me in the pre-spawn. Right now, the bass are chasing small minnows, small bait fish, and this plopper in any color you want. You could get bone, you could get the loon one, which is black, or any of those other colors. They'll all work because it's all about the vibration and the action. So with that in mind, everybody, please like, subscribe to the channel, of course. Make sure you hit the bell notifications. Make sure you are on the text alert so that you can be a part of the opportunity to win. So that's what I got for this one. Please, below, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this new Whopper Plopper, what's your thoughts about it. How do you feel about it? Would you get one? Let me know those things as well. So once again, this is Topwater Johnny, and I'm going to say that phrase. Keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, even these little Whopper Plopper 60s, it's going to be a big bite. All right.